victims of sexual abuse on a day. News Channel 5's Lisa Costantino has been looking into this, and she's joining us now from the newsroom with more. Lisa?
That's right, Jim. Many of the girls in the study admitted they'd been slapped, hit, shoved, or forced into sexual activity by a dating partner. The study also showed a link between dating violence and drug abuse. Today we spoke to one teen who's experienced both.
Pot, alcohol, nicotine, acid, ecstasy, Prozac, Zoloft, Percocet, Xanax.
Some of the drugs 16-year-old Allison Pedito once so desperately craved.
A lot of things like I would do a lot for other people.
So much, she says, she often traded sex for a high and made herself a target of date rape.
All that mattered to me was getting high. So I got raped a lot. I got taken advantage of a lot. Molested. I don't even know how many times.
All to get high?
Yeah.
She's one of those cited in a new Harvard University study that says 1 of every 5 girls in the country is a victim of sexual violence. Pedito says many times she felt violated, but once it began, she was too afraid to turn away.
I thought if I stopped him or I pushed him away from me or whatever, then he wouldn't give me any more drugs anymore, and that's what I wanted.
A lot of them trade sex for drugs, unfortunately. That's become almost a norm that guys expect.
Allison Wagner, a drug rehabilitation therapist, says she sees dozens of young women like Pedito who've been sexually abused. They can be as young as 12.
And things that weren't going on 10, 15 years ago as the norm are now becoming accepted. It's okay to have a boyfriend that's mean to you or has sex with you against your will. That makes me very sad for the overall self-esteem of them.
So if he has respect for himself, then...
Pedito says group therapy at the center is helping her come to terms with the sexual abuse she endured. But even with the therapy, she says the rapes still haunt her.
It will kind of give me a flashback, and I'll go back, and it's like one of those nights.
Now, the Harvard University study also shows girls who experience physical and sexual abuse were more likely to report drug abuse, unhealthy weight control practices, suicide attempts, and pregnancy. Live in the newsroom, Lisa Costantino, News Channel 5.
So we'll have for you on News Channel 5 at 5 today.